What you got?
So most of you have seen that there's a video been released, so we're going to talk about that a little bit.
Happy birthday, Jessica.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gonna go there?
It's her birthday.
Yeah, hasn't been the best day, but such is life.
Yeah.
Rolling with the punches. So, today is Thursday. We had talked, I think, between the two of us last Tuesday that either we kind of knew there wasn't going to be a video or there was going to be a video.
Yeah, it was going to come out.
And my thoughts on it was, I told CJ, I said,
Bothering me.
sorry. My thoughts on the video, if there was a video on the cross or there wasn't, I said that there probably was going to be one. It was probably going to be released in a way that would benefit the people that took it or others. And probably he would not have a chance to have a discussion about it the way that it was going to be released. And most of you that are...
Pretty much the way it happened.
Yeah, and those of you that are paying attention to social media and to racing, you all know how that panned out. So there is a video. It's a clear video, and it came from a media company. So
that was on site, standing right there, when all the controversy or whatever you want to say was going on about the video that the judgment call was made off of. This video is clear, and you can clearly see that I did cross. So that's that. I did cross. I asked for a clear video showing that I did. And if that couldn't be provided, like, we needed to rerun the race. And that's just that. I personally don't feel the right call was made off of the information at the time, because that video didn't come out till 4 days later. So 4 days after everything's done, then a clear video comes out. Yeah, so that's that.
yeah, I think we kind of still stand with what we mentioned in the previous video, the issues with the call and what those were.
Yeah, every rule they said in the drivers' meeting was broken to enforce one.
Yeah,
That's,
so
I mean,
it
was all off an unclear video.
Yeah,
so.
It is what it is. Actually, the night that the video was laid out there for people on the show that it was laid out there for, we were actually busy bringing the car into the barn to get it ready for the winter refresh. So we've moved on from it. The people that are online still kind of arguing about it or discussing it or stating their issues with it are kind of the people that are still keeping the fire going with it. We personally, we've moved on to doing what we need to do to get our program together for next year.
Yeah, this is the last that I'm gonna say anything about it. Like, what's done's done. It's in the past. Like, I hope everybody learns something from it. There's a lot of shit going around about me being a crybaby, a bitch and crying, complaining, holding up the race, this, that, and the other, and like that was not the case. Like I said, I just wanted to see a clear video, and that's all I asked for, or a rerun. And any one of the guys out there saying, or girls out there saying, or the I guess media people, anybody on Facebook that's got a Facebook show, anybody would have asked for the same thing. Not one of them out there saying they wouldn't, and I'm a bitch, and I'm a crybaby, and I'm slow, and all this shit. None of them would have not done the same thing. Only the way they're acting, they would have probably went a lot further than I did, because all I did was ask for a clear video or a rerun. I never said I didn't cross.
I think too, other people that crossed that particular night, it was not the exact same scenario.
Yeah, the other ones that crossed clearly crossed. Fuck, one or two of them about hit the wall.
And it wasn't called one way and then switched to another. But anyways, that
it is what it is. Like I said, we're moving on. This is the last time I'm talking about it. I don't know about you, but this is the last time I'm talking about it. I'm going to focus on next season.
Yeah, I will say this, though. I mean, there's lots to talk about rules and stuff like that. We're getting to a point in no prep racing where racers aren't allowed to mention rules at all. And people need to kind of think about collaborating together to do what's best for the no prep in a whole, so we can grow together as a family instead of racers against whatever and other people against just everybody coming at each other. It doesn't need to be like that.
Yeah, I asked for a legitimate call to be be being fair with, and like everybody just blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Blew up.
We're all adults. We should be able to have discussions with each other, and for us to question things, we're allowed to do that. You as viewers are allowed to state your comments. We are not a dictatorship. We're not going to rule and govern your comments.
Yeah, I said I got friends that I feel like turned on me over just wanting a fair call, a fair shot.
Yeah.
And like I felt these guys were friends.
And I think that's kind of the positive thing about it, though. It did reveal quite a few snakes in the grass.
Yeah. And if you feel I'm talking about you, I probably am.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
Sorry, guys. I know it seems like I'm freezing to death. It's cold in here.
Yeah, it's cold out here.
We just got back from having a not so great dinner where we usually go for dinner. So it, like I said, hasn't been the best day. But anyways, as you can see,
it's apart. We're doing a freshen up. I hadn't had one in almost a season and a half.
Mm-hmm.
We beat the hell out of it all season this season, and then they're up to the wreck last season from Cash Days at the Hill there. And it was tired, way tired. Like rings clear out of it. So we're going to do some upgrades. We're going to fix some stuff and freshen everything up. Hopefully come out swinging next season. And we're going to give it our best shot to try to do the best we can with it. I feel like the car has got a lot more to give. So we're going to see if we can find it.
Yeah.
And I thank everybody that's helped out with it, everybody that's going to continue to help, all our sponsors, all the people that pitched in. I can't thank you all enough. Really makes a difference, not to cut you off, but it really makes a difference.
Speaking of sponsors, we have been in touch with quite a few of you here lately, and from our understanding, our relationships with our current sponsors are going to be continuing over to next year. There's still a few we have to touch base with and go over that. We have a lot of creative ideas coming up with them and how to put them out there more with our program. So we're really excited about those things. Also, CJ's been working on the turbo car, so you'll get to see some of that footage later on. He's trying. So
I was trying to work with what I got for it already.
Yeah. So a couple things that I'm excited about I want to mention.
Oh boy.
Okay. Merchandise. If you're waiting on orders, I apologize. Between the holiday and everything, we're getting those out. They're starting to trickle out slowly. I'm waiting on, I think, 4X hoodies to come in to get those shipped out. We are bringing back our pink hoodies. Those of you that have been with us from the beginning know about those, and some of you might have those. So we're going to bring those back out. I will let you know when they're available on the store online. I'm thinking probably toward the end of January. Let's see here. Another topic, luck of the draw race that Josh Robinson and Tony McKinney are putting on. There's lots of buzz about that, things like that. We wanted to just let you know that we were invited to that race, but unfortunately we did have to decline. That is the weekend that Allie graduates, and her graduation's in the evening, so we are not able to make it on that one. We asked to...
I thought it was volleyball. Everybody, I said volleyball, sorry.
Yeah.
It's graduation.
It's graduation, and it's in the evening. I mean, they used to be in our day during the day, so you could actually do stuff in the evening. We're hoping, I think Katie just released their schedule, and they have a Midnight Madness that Saturday, so hopefully we'll be able to make it to that. The luck of the draw, we did tell them that if there's an alternate list and there's a rain date and there's room for us, that we would be more happy to accept it if that happens. So they are aware. Another big thing that we're going to be doing in 2024 is a fan cam in our pit area and kind of viewing with us. So you'll get to see...
I'm not 100% sure how this all works, but she's got it figured out.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't seen it done yet. No
Hopefully
prep.
we'll see y'all at a race.
Yeah, and if we don't, you'll be able to see us. So I haven't seen it, my ideal on it. I haven't seen it done in no prep racing yet. So...
Until you just said this.
Yeah.
And everybody
yeah. I'm not going to give away too many details because everybody will jump on it.
Yeah, now we'll be late to our own deal.
Yeah. Yeah, so once we start that, we'll release more information about that and what that is. It's just a way, I know the kids like seeing themselves on camera, and we don't get to capture a lot of people that come and stop in the pits and see us. So I thought it was a good way to capture that, so you can be part of that too. So there's going to be more of that coming, more information on that coming, and bear with us in the first few days of that, first few races, because we are going. It's a test. It's a work in progress.
It's gonna be a new thing. America.
Yeah.
Where you can do what you want. Ish.
Yeah. Anything else? How's the engine refresh going down at the machine shop?
It's going. Everything's healthy, other than the rings were shot. Other than like everything's checking out really good. We are gonna make this work for next season, as I've got to get new heads, new pistons, new rockers. And I don't have that. I'm not going to have that for next season. So I'm going to use what I have and make it work until I can afford to have that shit all ready. Or stuff, sorry. Have that stuff ready, and then I'll probably do like a mid-season teardown and revamp the engine, put all the new stuff on it, and come out with hopefully guns a-blazing like it should. Add a good bit of power to us. So
yeah, I think before the digger die, we kind of already knew that we were going to have to come out guns blazing, swinging for the fences next year, because we did have such a good season. Sometimes we're going to swing and miss. That's just part of racing.
I could be a duck all year next year. So.
But
I'm ready for that. Like, I know that can happen.
Yeah.
Everybody's stepping their game up. I feel like we did really good this year, and we had a lot of good luck. And we had a good crew. Everybody put their heads together. Like, with any racing, like, luck is there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
Yeah.
But there was also a good portion of us actually applying what we know to make something happen. So
yeah,
hopefully next year we can come out and be lucky, and then move on with the luck and be good.
Yep. And also with that, I mean, these next couple of weeks, we're going to be sitting down with our team and going over schedule and bouncing ideas off of them, because it's always good to have their opinion on things too, and what they see from the outside looking in on our program. So we do take that into good consideration, and you're going to be making a trip and getting some education done, and you'll get to see some of that as well.
Yep.
So we'll have more footage of the turbo car and the engine refresh coming up soon, but for now, that's kind of all we got. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Ours was kind of just, it came and it went.
We were here. Yeah.
We had lots of sick family members, so we all split up and got it done. So, Happy New Year.
Yeah, here we go. Christmas Day. Got the engine out of the car. Over here, dug out the old wrecked Raggedy Ann, and trying to get some lines figured out, get it apart enough to where I can cut the firewall out. This. I want to fill all this back in. That is where I was going to put the turbos on this one. So I got to fill all the holes back in. I'm going to put the turbos there, but now I'm going to come up with something different. I don't want the turbos in the firewall. It was messing up a whole bunch of stuff. But there you can see the engine setting in it, getting that stuff mocked up. As soon as I get, I guess, the turbos I'm going to run, because there's the ones I was going to run. Garrett mid-frame 88s. I am not going to run those, so try and get a smaller body to fit them, maybe right here, somewhere in this area. They're at the strut towers or behind. So that's the plan. I got to build headers for it. Get the turbos, build the hot side, the cold side, and a lot. That's a lot of the work. And then, like, there's a ton of work this car needs, but hopefully we can get it done. This upcoming season at some point, it's by no means going to be ready for the season, but you can see there's a lot of work that is done. There's a lot of work that needs done, and it will be twin turbo small block Ford. Here we go. We got a big ass hole in the car now. He sets one side, start on one side. I cut it way big. There it is. It's cut way big. That way I can trim it down. So we'll see how it works. Idea is to have those two bolt holes right there or right there. I'm gonna line those up, bolt it on, and then mark the inside how it's supposed to fit. Get the inside marked up, and then cut it a little big, and then I'll trim it, slowly trim it to fit, weld it back in. Which naturally that's got to go way on back there, but it's all miscut on both ends. So, and then the other piece will set on top of it and fill the top of it in up there. I'm sure I'll have to do some more metal, add metal in and whatnot to make everything fit up right, but that's the plan anyway. What did I say that was? $20 something hundred.
You sure your wife has done something?